Hello YouTube and welcome. In this video I would like to share with you my PlayStation 1 games collection. First of all, uh, I have to tell that I'm not a collector, I am a gamer. So the games that I have is the games that I keep through the time because of the price of the games at the time was a little expensive. We usually trade games with friends, so there are some games that I don't have it anymore in my collection that I would like to have it again, like Colin McRae 1 and 2, and some other games. But this was the game that I keep until today. I don't know how many parts I'm going to do, maybe 3, so stay tuned and I hope you enjoy it. So I would like to start with this game, Battle Arena Toshiden. This one was the first game that I bought to the PlayStation. I started playing PlayStation when these games, the Platinum games, starts to getting out. Once again, because of the price, so was more or less half of the price. So it was a good way to start with the PlayStation, at least for me. So it is one, the Battle Arena Toshiden, a fighting one-on-one, great game with the graphics in 3D. Was a great game at the time. Next I have probably the one of the greatest fighting games ever for the PlayStation, the Tekken 3. I played the other two. This one I keep it because it's fantastic. Amazing characters, amazing scenarios, amazing sound, full motion video, everything. This is a great game. Tekken 3. My last game in the fighting genre is this Dungeons and Dragons Iron and Blood. So because of the popularity of the fighting games, that I claim take the Dungeons and Dragons world and try it to make a fighting game also. And I must say this is not really not a great game. It's just for fun, but nothing really spectacular. This one, Iron and Blood. Now into the racing games. We have Motorhead, a great arcade racing game. Great sound, great graphics, nice speed also. In the racing games is very important, but it's a little too short maybe. But it was fun at the time. Motorhead. In here we have the Test Drive 5, another great game for the PlayStation 1. Great cars, great circuits, great music. It was a lot of fun playing this game at the time. Test Drive 5. And here we have the Porsche Challenge, another arcade racing game. At the time, very well done. Great graphics, nice sense of speed. The music was okay, but the only problem with this game was the cars. You can only choose the Porsche Boxster, so it's the only car in the game. Sadly, but it's a great game, Porsche Challenge. And here we have another one, fantastic, Wipe 3 Out, the third game in the series. Another game that gives us a nice sense of speed and great graphics. When I say great graphics, at least at the time, of course. So great. Another one that is fantastic is this one, Ridge Racer Type 4. I played the other ones also, but I keep this one. This one is great, great. A must have at the time. So, Ridge Racer Type 4. And telling about the must have, here it is, one of the greatest racing cars ever made to the PlayStation, the Gran Turismo. Great, great game. I was crazy about this game. I just stopped playing when I finished the game. This was crazy. Lots of cars, lots of circuits, great music, and was one of the first games that used the DualShock, the vibration aspect of the controller. Great game. And of course, the Gran Turismo 2, more or less the same, but with more cars and more circuits. To me, maybe too long, but great game. Here, another series that I like very, very much, and my personal opinion is probably the best racing cars ever made to the PlayStation, is the Toka series. This one is Toka World Touring Cars, the third one. I used to have the other two, the first two. I keep this one. And to beat this game, you really have to drive like in real life, like a racing in real life. It's fantastic. You cannot make mistakes. In the other games, you can smash the car and the car keeps going and everything. In the Toka series, it's not like that. If you smash the cars, we're going to have problems with the car. The speed is not going to be so good. The handling is not going to be so good also. So we try to make all the race without hit anything. To me, the best simulation car racing ever made, the Toka series. In here at the time was a big surprise, this one, Motor Racer. If I recall, there was two more of this series. I keep the first one, the Motor Racers. Great game, great speed, great circuits, great music. Was fantastic. This game is an arcade game, but in some aspects, like the handling, maybe, I think this is more like a simulation game. So it's well balanced. It's a great game. And here, I think is the last one of the racing games, is Formula 1 97. So, yes, this game has 20 years. We are in 2017, and I keep this game simply because this is the last game, that comes with the Portuguese Grand Prix. So after that, the Portuguese Grand Prix is out of the circuit, of the Grand Circuit of the Formula 1, and this was the last game that comes with the Portuguese Grand Prix. So for that, I keep this game. Very hard, like the real Formula 1, but great fun. Maybe I'm going to show just for a few more games. This one, the box is a little bit, but Kurushi, a puzzle game. Now, this game, it's a puzzle game. When we started, we see the graphics are not very good. So we are in a platform where cubes are going to try to smash you or pull it down from your platform, and we have to manage a way to stop that. So basically, at the first time, the game is not very good, but when we play it and play it, we notice that this is a great puzzle game. I spent hours with this puzzle game. It was a big surprise. Cruci. Great game. Here we have the war games, Defcon 1. This one also was a surprise at the time. A different way of making or playing a war game. This one more arcade one was fantastic. This one also, especially with two players. Maybe right now, just to finish this part, I'm going to show just this one, the Warcraft 2, the Dark Saga. Of course, the Warcraft is very popular in the PC, and at the time they make a PlayStation 1 version also. This is not the game that we usually expect for the PlayStation 1, at least at the time. And as I remember, this doesn't sell very much. But I must say I'm a great fan of Warcraft, especially this. I think to me this is the best one of the three Warcrafts. The second is great. The only great problem with the PlayStation 1 version of this game is when we have a lot of minions in the game, it starts to get a little slow. But it is a great game in the genre. It's a must-have game. So with this one, I'm going to stop the video right here. I'm maybe going to make more two parts to show the rest of my collection. I didn't show the platformer game or the RPG games, so stay tuned. I hope you enjoy it and join me in the next video. Till then, have fun.